Yes, we can do that in 1 second. So I got to give my dad advice for the week because I do that metal dad advice. It's kind of more of an awareness this week though. So, but it'll pertain to you. So there are lots of complex emotions, but one of the most complex emotions people have a hard time dealing with, and they don't even realize it, is fear. So fear is a super complex emotion, but most people think of fear is like there's a grizzly bear after me and I run away, and that's fear. Yes, that's an extreme form of fear, right? But there's all kinds of little fears in your life that get you, like fear to make decisions, fear to speak up when you need to, fear to express yourself the way you need to be expressing yourself. And a lot of people will slowly die inside when they give into fear over and over and over. But they're not even aware that they're giving into fear because they think of fear as the run away from bears fear or the jumping out of airplanes fear. Which I will say, of all the fears in my life, the only one, even being shot at, the only one that ever made me go weak in the knees was when they opened up the door on the C-130. And I was about the third guy back, and when the first guy went out of the airplane, he went, like he was gone. He was there, and he was gone. And I was like, oh, he just died, and I'm going to die too.
But, he's dust now.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, fear, whatever fear it is, conquering it is very important. So, and there are ways to conquer fear. And step one is to figure out what the fear is. Like some people have fear of change. You're stuck in a dead-end job, and you hate your job every day, and you're miserable, and every day it's killing your soul, but you're afraid to try something new or go to a different place or apply for a job, so you just stay where you're at. That's a type of fear. And you'll hear lots of young people today talking about their anxiety. Well, anxiety is just fear, but it's to be controlled, not succumb to. So you hear a lot of people say, well, I can't do that because of my anxiety. That is bullshit. Don't listen to your therapist. Don't listen to all that nonsense that they tell you about that. It's your job to overcome fear. So the next few dad advice things, I'll do some research and I will share some ways that you can overcome anxiety and fear. So, but you know what fear really is?
Just something that your mind thinks of as scary.
Right. Well, it can be a lot of things, but often it's an anxiety over something that hasn't happened yet. So it's not even something real, it's something you create. But it can stop you from everything. Stop you from committing to a relationship. It can stop you from getting out of a bad relationship. There's all kinds of ways. But the secret is first to identify the fear and then come up with a logic to disarm the fear. Now, there are some rational fears you absolutely should have, like throwing gas on fire. I mean, like, as I know, I set myself on fire one time doing that. It was not fun.
Good thing I didn't witness it.
I know, I was running around on fire. That whole stop, drop, and roll thing, completely out the window. I just ran around until the fire went out. Second and third degree burns on my leg. It was terrible. Not third degree, it was all second, but it was terrible. I had like a pussy, gross leg for days from that. But, so anyway, my advice to you on fear is analyze your fears regularly and then kind of figure out where they came from, because often they come from ways in which you were brought up. You know, unfortunately, a lot of our fears stem back to parenting. And, you know, you can't blame that on your parents, because once you get over the age of 18, everything you do or do not do is on you, right? I'm sure I've probably screwed up and done something wrong as a parent, but it's up to you to not use that as an excuse to fail or to be afraid. It takes a lot of bravery to come out on Instagram and play. I mean, think about it. There's a fear there because not everybody likes you. Like the other day, a lady heard our video and posted, y'all suck, or your sound sucks. That's what said, something like that. But it's like, you know, I didn't claim to be a good singer. I do this for me. It's a great emotional release for both of us, I think.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun to do it. The vinyl lounge, all of it.
Yeah, we do enjoy that. We spend a lot of time in our vinyl lounge listening to records and doing things like that. But all those good things you do help you deal with the fears that come up in your life, you know. But don't be paralyzed by your fear. So, you know, if you have a fear you're having a hard time with, send me a private message. I'll give you some ideas.
I forgot how short I was.
How what?
How short I was.
You're not short. You're an 11-year-old kid. You're growing. And you know what? If you're a little short, that's okay. Just come up with a larger-than-life personality. Remember, it's not the size of the man. It's the size of the fight in the man. So that's a very long dad advice for the week. So analyze your fears, figure them out, and then come up with a solution to overcome and conquer your fears. Don't use your fear as an excuse to fail.